Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is VikingSizeGamer, and welcome to the VSG Podcast. Today we have a very special guest. I'm very proud to bring to you the man known as Hayden Fox, aka Mr. Town Nation himself, who will be doing a 48-hour, actually, live stream of WWE 2K18 as it comes out. So, without further ado, let's bring the guest on the podcast. How are you doing today, Hayden? You okay?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking.
Yeah,
I hope everyone else out there is doing well as well.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. With the imminent release of WWE 2K18, everyone will be doing so well. Has yours downloaded yet?
Yes, it has.
Yeah, actually, you're all up and ready to go, yeah?
I'm eager to play it now.
I know. It's just sitting there with a countdown timer on it, and there's nothing more aggravating, is there?
No, there isn't. It's horrible. I hate waiting as it is.
Terrible. But I'll tell you what, though, I had a bit of an issue this morning. I did go to download it, and as it was sat there and it was trying to download, it just wouldn't go any further. It got to 340 or 500 meg or something like that, and then it just stopped. And I was like, what is going on? What is going on? So I paused it, I unpaused it, and tried to get it to work again, and it still wouldn't work. So I was like, right, that's it. Cancel the download. We'll start again. Cancelled it. Tried to restart it, couldn't find it anywhere, wouldn't restart. Went onto the PlayStation Store, there was nowhere there to start the download again. Went into my library, there was no way to start the download again. So I'm having a mild panic attack, thinking I'm not going to be able to download this until the actual night. This is a disaster. But yeah, eventually I managed to get onto the PlayStation Network on the PC and start the download again there. But that was a pain and it was a panic, I tell you.
It sounds one. It's like,
it was.
Goodness, you figured it out, though.
Oh, yeah, because that would have been a nightmare not being able to do the live stream, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, and as I was saying to our amazing listeners that we're going to have, obviously, listening to this podcast, because it's featuring two of the prime and the best WWE YouTubers that are upcoming these days anyway. Tell them a bit more about your 48-hour charity live stream. Who is it for? What's it about?
So, as soon as the game releases, which is, fingers crossed, midnight in the UK, which is 7 PM Eastern, 4 PM Pacific time, I'll be booting up 2K18, booting up a stream on my channel, obviously is Town Nation, and it's a 48-hour charity live stream for Childine. So, I won't go into proper detail, but to give a brief, let's just say Childline have personally helped me before on more than one occasion. And this is really my way of just saying thank you to them for doing that. So, for example, there is many, many young lives at risk every single day. And Childline are one of the main charities that help out young people. So, for example, if you donated on the Just Giving page that I've set up for the stream, if you donated just £4, that could get a young person into one-to-one counselling, which is very important. I do that. £35 can get 10 young people out of critical danger. The money always ends up going somewhere, and it's very, very vital for what Childline do. To get young people out of danger. We have made up, Viking Size is obviously one of them. During the stream, we have Brandon does everything. He's popping onto the stream. If he can make it, we've got Smack Talks coming on. We've got Revolution coming on. We've got Delzinski if he can make it. We've got WKM Media. We've got Josh Barat. There's just so many guests lined up throughout the stream.
Wow.
We've also got some really cool goodies to give away, and to be in a chance of winning things like a signed Cesaro t-shirt, a Bray Wyatt special edition t-shirt, WWE DVDs, a copy of WWE 2K18, and so much more to give away as well. All you need to do is donate to be in a chance of winning some really, really cool prizes.
I mean, that's just the list of people that you've just railed off there. Everybody's getting involved and they're really backing you for this. I mean, that must just feel great that so many people are wanting to get involved with this, especially for you as a personal point that, you've been personally affected and helped by Childline, which is obviously why you're doing this live stream for them, the charity live stream. But it must feel good, as I said, for all these YouTubers to reach out and say they want to be part of it for you.
It does, and another one I forgot, which is Major CM Pulse. So,
what, the Pulse himself, James Pulse, wants to get involved?
Definitely, he said it.
That is absolutely fantastic. I mean, you know, it's one of those things, especially with the American YouTubers. You know, there's some of those guys that it's hard to get hold of them, but the fact that he wants to come on and get involved and help out with the charity stream, that's absolutely fantastic. So you must be absolutely buzzing right now.
I am, to be honest. Like, when I first came up with the idea of doing the stream, I thought, I'm not sure how people are going to take this, but the support has been overwhelming. I'm really shocked, to be honest, and I'm very, very thankful that people do want to get involved. Not only help out in the stream, help me out personally, help me out as a YouTuber, but at the end of the day, it's for the kids, it's for the charity, it's for the young people that are looking to get that help, and Childine are the best way for those young people to reach out and get the help that are needed. So people wanting to help, it just means so much to me. I cannot describe how much it does mean, to be honest. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just obviously I can hear it in your voice that it does. This is major for you. So I'm really proud to be part of the stream as well, you know, and just being able to get on board and help you out as much as possible. You know, but what I really wanted to get as well is, because obviously people are going to be donating to this stream. It's not just about donating to charity. It's the fact that, you know, as much as, you know, we should be donating to charity, we should be helping people and children especially as well, because, you know, me as a father, you know, I wouldn't want to think of my daughter in any sort of danger or anything like that, especially with those sorts of things happening. That's never going to happen with me around, obviously, but people in that situation, it's a horrible experience for them. But with people donating, it's great. But the fact is as well, as you said, there's prizes involved, which is another great thing. So you're being rewarded for being a good person. It's not that you should be rewarded for being a good person or anything, obviously. You should be doing that anyway. You're a good person. Why not donate? But in this fact, it's like an added incentive. But why don't you tell us about how the incentive works? I mean, is it a pound that you donate? Every pound is like one raffle ticket, essentially, to get a prize and an entry in the random draws?
So, unfortunately, the minimum you can donate is £2. But every £1 is a raffle ticket into every prize draw. So, again, as I've said, we've got tons of stuff to give away, like the DVDs, like the copy to 2K18, a 12-month, you lucky people, even I ain't got this, a 12-month PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live code to give away as well. So lucky. There's just so much that we've got planned as a giveaway. If you donate a minimum of £2, that means 2 raffle tickets into every prize draw. You could walk away by donating just £2 with a signed Cesaro t-shirt, a copy of WWE 2K18 for just £2. But think about it this way: the more you donate, the more raffle tickets you get, meaning the more chance you've got to win some epic prizes.
See, now that's fantastic. The fact that you'll be able to do that, and you entered into every single prize draw. It's just even more of an added benefit for these people. They're going to feel good about donating to a worthy cause and a worthy charity, but they're actually going to be able to sit there and get something for it potentially. You know, that signed Cesaro t-shirt that you were talking about as well. You've mentioned that before, and there was a Bray Wyatt t-shirt too as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a special edition t-shirt. It's no longer sold on the shop. They sold it for about 2 months because it was a special edition, limited time. But man, the t-shirts are all brand new, never worn. They're still in the packaging. So,
wow, and there you go as well. And also the fact that you'll be doing for the UK donations as well. There's a Wrestle Crate, isn't there?
Yes, there is. UK do get a Wrestle Crate. They get 2 tickets to any event on Ringside World as well.
That's fantastic.
And yeah, the 12-month PS Plus or Xbox Live code, because obviously that's in pounds, so it's got to be from the UK. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Americans, but you still get a ton of stuff like 2K18, like the Science Zero t-shirt, and so much more to give away that I haven't even listed. It's crazy.
Yeah, there is a lot to go out. So, I mean, you're going to be covering this in live stream. Any plans for the live stream of what you're actually going to be doing? Or like what you're going to be playing? You're going to be doing a lot of exhibition. You're going to be doing some universe or my career or road to glory even.
I'm going to be covering every single mode.
You're going to be just going through bootleg everything. Just go through every single mode and just do something on there, yeah?
Yeah.
And are you going to create your custom character
I've got
by basing on the
specific plans for like the creation suite. So obviously, I'm going to create my own guy, Guy Bacon.
Yep.
Is getting very over with the people that tune in. So I'll create him for the first time ever shown off on a stream and show people how to do it as well. So that'll be interesting. For online, obviously, I'm going to play some matches if they have the game on PlayStation 4. With guests that tune in and anyone that tunes in that has a game as well. If they want an online match, they will be able to. For exhibition, I've got to do the Corey Graves suggested match right at the start of the live stream, which is Grand Metalik versus Braun Strowman. He suggested that. So I'm going to do that. The universe, I'm going to not do the one that's usually on the channel, but basically look at the layout, play through a couple of shows, just see how universe feels this year, because that's what I want, to feel the modes this year, to feel how it all plays out. And for my career, we'll be starting my career for the channel on the stream.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a lot to do in this stream. The 48 hours is a lot to cover everything, but I believe that you could probably do that. I mean, you know my stream, that's as soon as that comes out as well, I'll be doing a live stream for 2 hours of the My Career mode, so we'll create James Saxon in the creation suite, and then we'll be just jumping straight into my career mode from there. And then after that, I'll be looking to potentially jump onto your stream that night or possibly the next day, because you're going to be going for 2 days. So you may have multiple appearances from me. I will have to let you know in advance, but I will be jumping on there either that night or the next day as well. So there's going to be a lot for people to cover, you know? And the great thing is that they don't have to feel obligated to jump onto your stream that night. They can jump on any time within that 48 hours, donate any time within that 48 hours. Even now they can donate, can't they? So there's a lot for them to do.
I mean, I've said to every single guest, you know, jump on whenever you feel like. Don't feel like you've got to jump on between, you know, let's say 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. on Saturday morning, you know.
Yeah.
I just say to every single guest, jump on whenever you can, whenever you want to, and just chill out in the stream for a little bit. Play some matches if you've got the game, and just talk to the people, you know. Have a good time. That's what it's like at the end of the day. Having a good time, for people to tune in, for people to the charity stream, to get the donations because they thoroughly deserve it, and for people to get something out of it with entertainment in the stream, because I do have a few tricks up my sleeve.
No.
And for Childine to get the donation money to help out more young people. That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Okay, so as of this podcast, which we are recording now, how much have you managed to raise so far for Childline?
£42 at the moment.
£42. Now that's already, what was your target?
500. I know it sounds wacky, but what I will say is I wasn't expecting more or less anything before stream.
Well,
so
to
once
be
the
fair,
stream gets going, and many people see it, they might think, "Cool, this is an entertaining stream, and it's for charity. Let's donate a little bit." And if you do that, you could win a huge prize out of it.
I reckon that's totally worth it. I mean, £500, as much as you think it's wacky, I think it's doable. And that's honestly, that's my opinion. You're going to have a lot of people covering it. You're going to have a lot of special guests on there. People are going to be donating, and I reckon £500 is very, very much doable. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But I just want to ask you a quick question, something about basically that I want to do as well. Because really these podcasts are going to be a bit of a soapbox or a way for people and younger, newer YouTubers really to get their names out there. Because, you know, for you, for me, for people out there who are just starting out, it's important because there are people obviously just starting out and they may get a bit dismayed with the YouTuber community. With the WWE one, it's a tough gig. It never used to be this tough to get into it, but now it is. So I really wanted to get to really know you as well. So I just wanted to ask you, what was it that first made you want to decide to do WWE YouTubing?
It was about in 2012, I think it was. I was watching people like It's My Yard, Tubby Emu, Smack Talks was going back then. And I was watching those and I'm like, you know what? I don't know many others. I could possibly do this. I've been a fan for years. I've played the game since 2001 and I'm 18 now. So, I've played them from a very, 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 very young age. So, in the last 13 years doing it, I was only uploading like trailers and screenshots that got released. And then I'm like, no, this is not unique. I need to do something different. So I did. I came up with starting to put my own name out there, to put my own voice on it, and do unique videos. And that kickstarted it, because that's what it's all about. If you do unique videos, whether it's your own voice, whether it's your own gameplay that you put out, it does really kickstart it. And since then, I haven't really regretted it. Like, in 2K17, I started 2K17 with, I think it was just over 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
Now I'm on 2,192. So I've gained over 1,000 subs in the space of like 11 months, which I'm very happy about. And it's all about putting out content that you would want to watch. So if you're a YouTuber, and you think of ideas, would you want to watch that video? That's one of my main things that I always look at. Am I putting out content that, say, if Smack Talk's released, would I watch it? And I go, yes, I would, or no, I wouldn't. Obviously, more or less 100% of the time, yes, I would. But, I do everything from advice, really. Videos to 3-hour live streams I've done before, And then it's all about putting your own twist onto it. One of the main staples on my channel has been Universe Mode these last 2 years.
I've noticed that, actually. You have heavily into Universe Mode itself. You run like quite a few shows, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, this year we're going even more. We're doing 3 shows each week now, Universe, on the channel.
See, that is a huge amount of universes and a huge amount of planning that you're going to have to do for it.
Oh, yeah, but I'm up for it.
Oh, yeah. You were always looking forward to the results and seeing how people progress. I mean, I don't know if you know my background what do you know about me? I mean, what do you know about me, to be honest with you?
I'm not sure, honestly, how you started, but, I remember subscribing to you from... It was quite early on, to be honest, because your growth has just gone wild.
Yeah, it was quite straight. I actually started YouTube back in 2014 or something. I think it was 14, something like that. And it was very. I didn't really have a direction. And it's one of those things where when you think, oh, what should I do? What can I do to really make myself stand out? But it kind of fell by the wayside for me. You got to concentrate on work and you've got other things outside. And then I decided maybe I should really give this a go. So I started again properly in March this year with 12 subscribers. That was it. And then just applied myself, I think, is the way you could put it. And jumped up before you know it in 6 months, I believe it was. It's a 2,200 and something. So it was an insane amount of growth.
It shows to people as well that it can happen, It shows to people that if you do put the work in, if you're passionate, if you're dedicated, you will get somewhere on YouTube.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that unfortunately with this, it's stagnated a bit for me at the moment. But that's because of outside influences. You've got things like a new job, you've got things like, a wife and a kid and stuff like that, and things start getting in the way and you don't produce as much content, which obviously means that you're not going to get as many views, as many subscribers. So I've stagnated for a bit.
Definitely, but let's throw the tagline out there. We are next gen, We are the up-and-coming, rising YouTubers that are passionate, that are dedicated when we get the time. All we want to do is release content. Don't just think about you cannot make it because you've got the elite. That's why next gen is here. We are proving a point to every single YouTuber out there that wants to start. Don't think about the elite. Think about your rise, your growth, how you can make it happen. Be passionate, be dedicated, get yourself on YouTube and do what you want to do, which is creating content and entertaining people. One of the things that I always say, if I put a smile on a face in a day, just through one video, I'm happy, I'm doing my job.
See, I think that's perfectly fine. I mean, a lot of people do get dismayed with this, and there's no way that you can't get dismayed with it. If you're just starting out, you're not quite sure of your content, your videos aren't drawing as many views as you'd like, but a lot of it is all about the production value of your videos. I've gone in and I've done some outside studying of how videos should look. I think my best piece of advice for people starting YouTube and wanting to get into it really is to see who you would like to emulate, who you think is a really good YouTuber, and start with that template. And maybe look at it and see what you think where you want to go, put your own twist on it a little bit. Try and achieve the same sort of production value, and you'll be pointed in the right direction then.
Most definitely, because one of the things I always regret now is not having the equipment to properly start out. So I only had, it was a PS3 and a tablet I had once I started out for gameplay videos. I didn't have a PS4 on me. I didn't have a capture card on me. I didn't even have a laptop on me. Ouch. Yeah, that's one of my biggest regrets. But I'm fixing it up. I ordered last night. It was like 3 a.m. I ordered a blue microphone because I had the money for it, and I thought I need to step my game up. Let's do it.
Which one have you gone for?
It's on Argos for 85 quid at the moment. The Yeti.
The Yeti is in Argos. Wow, that is which edition did you go for?
It just said blue Yeti. Just like I can't remember Yeti.
Yeah, I mean that's the one that I've just purchased as well. With the others, I think we've got them.
All the others were on for like 130 quid, and then I found that for 85, and I'm like, let's get it.
See, that's a steal. I just bought one off Amazon. It was the Blackout edition for 109, and there's no difference between them apart from the colour. So, that's obviously a major step up just for your voice recordings, really, at least anyway.
Oh, and definitely.
The fact that you'll be able to record now on the PlayStation 4 as well. I mean, what I used to do for me personally was I used to record on the PS4 and then get a USB, take the recording from the PS4, stick it in a laptop, and then do the voiceover work afterwards on the laptop.
I mean, it's very low end for me at the moment, is my PC, but it does the job, If you look at, especially some of the most recent news videos, the most famous one is a Shane McMahon motion capture one, because that's got about 13,000 views at the moment.
That's crazy.
So if you went onto that video, you'll see like the laptop screen, but the audio's completely clear. The audio's fantastic on there, and it records the screen perfectly. It does the job that I want it to do. So
that's the thing, isn't it? Once you just get something that works for you, it works fine. I mean, you'd be surprised that all of my videos, the recordings for them, were actually recorded with just the mic and the headset from an Apple iPhone. That was it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, but the clarity is surprisingly good. So that's another big tip if YouTubers just starting. You're new. You don't have to buy a fancy mic if you're not doing tons and tons of work. If you're just going to record a little bit, iPhone speakers. The actual iPhone the headset and the headphones and the mic and that, they'll work perfectly fine. Don't even worry about it. Invest in the equipment later down the line.
Definitely. It's all about finding what works for you at the end of the day. Like, for me, it used to be the tablet and the PS3. But then I thought, no, it's not good enough. It's not good quality recording. Then I found out the PS4 had a built-in capture card, so I'm like, perfect, let's buy a PS4. It's an upgraded system. It's got the capture card inside it. I can stream from it. That's what I need.
Yep.
And then I have a headset that I'm using right now. And obviously I've just purchased a Blue Yeti as well. So, making moves.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Now, I just wanted to ask you something else as well, while I'm on here. What did you think was the highlight of the past week on WWE programming?
I loved the Shield reuniting. Even though they're beating up my guy, which is Braun Strowman, I still enjoyed that. But that's not my highlight. It's got to be Kevin and Sammy.
Yeah?
It's got to be. Like, it reminds me of the proper good old days in ROH.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it. Those two, they have such a chemistry. And the fact is that when you watched SmackDown last night and he gave his reasons why, it's not that Sammy's a heel. He's not playing a heel, is he? He just saved his friend.
Exactly. And I'm still very intrigued to see where the storyline goes.
Yeah, I mean, it could go either way, couldn't it? It could be Sammy possibly Longburn turning heel. It could be just the fact that maybe he's the, one way to put it is the angel on Kevin Owens' shoulder, basically trying to say, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you should be a nice guy. Or it could be that Kevin Owens is going to have a massive influence on Sami Zayn and just help him turn heel. Who really knows?
I'm very intrigued to see where it goes, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's been an exciting week, a very strange week of WWE programming, but exciting. They have made some choice decisions, haven't they, regarding outcomes and results. But the major news last night that came up, Neville walking out of Raw.
I know, I heard about this and thought, holy hell.
What happened?
Obviously, I can't say because I don't know, but I've got a gut instinct that he either wanted to move out of the Cruiserweight division or is really, peed off because he lost to Enzo.
I mean, this is going to be one of those major plot points, isn't it? Is of whether or not he's just unhappy there or what it was. I mean, I've heard rumours that on the main event of Raw, he was supposed to face Enzo in the Lumberjack match, but they wanted him to lose. And that's the reason that he walked out. And then after that, that's why they had the quick change. They had Kalisto go in there, and then they had him beat Enzo for the title.
That's what gets me. If you want Neville to lose, but make Kalisto win, wouldn't you be unhappy if you were Neville?
Well, to be fair, I think the reason that they had Kalisto win, if the rumours are true anyway, is because Neville walked out because they wanted him to lose. I don't think they would have made that decision while he was there. I don't think they would have said to him either you stay and lose or he goes in and wins. And that would be a terrible way of thinking about it. But one of my favourite things already is the Young Bucks actually sending a message to Neville on Twitter, just having a Bullet Club shirt on it. They're already teasing it.
I can imagine Neville in the Bullet Club. That'd be quite sweet to see. No pun intended.
No, it really would be. And don't use that. Cease and desist. But a lot of people are teasing it. Will Ospreay is already on there saying, hey, I would really love a match with Pac or Neville, whichever one he wants to be called, if he goes in the independent scene. And I just think that would be an unreal match.
Oh, too, right.
But there is a lot of opportunity for him there. Hopefully, I'm hoping, my suggestion, and it's just my suggestion, of course, was that he moves out of the Cruiserweight division and goes onto Raw properly and has a run with the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to my brother the other day.
It just makes sense. For a character standpoint, he's a champion. He's proved himself that he's pretty much better than everybody in the cruiserweight division. And it takes a straight shot to the nuts to actually take him down.
Yeah,
which is terrible, really. I mean, if you're outmatched in the division, what's the point of winning the title back to sit there and go, well, nobody can win unless they kick me in the nuts. Maybe next time I'll wear a cup, you know? So, you know, at the end of the day, that's it, isn't it? So he's got nowhere else to move to. He's either going to go to SmackDown or Raw, or he actually has left. And maybe is requesting his release.
I hope he hasn't, because I freaking love Neville. And he deserves more opportunity, especially with either the US or the IC title.
100%.
He does deserve a run, and he's got the talent to do it. There's no excuses. His promos are freaking fantastic.
I mean, even if he goes to SmackDown and has a match with AJ Styles, I reckon that would be unreal.
I think you've just gave me an idea for a 2K18 match.
Oh, there you go, you see. Handing out ideas like hotcakes. That's what VikingSizeGamer does. A lot of people have been coming to me, actually, and asking, what should I call my creative character in 2K18? What should I call him? I'm like, just railing off these names. Like, yeah, this guy. And it's like, that's a cool name. I'll take that. And it's like, okay, then. But, you know, it's just, I think the content that's going to be coming out for 2K18 is going to be absolutely amazing. And the people that are putting it out, did you see Tona Pizza Guy's prelude that's just come out?
That looks insane.
The level of quality and creativity that's gone into it. Macho T, Chris Denker's been in it, Pulse's in it. Wow. The production of it as well is just so well done. I wish I could have taken part in that, because it looks right up my street. And it blows my prelude out of the water. That match with between Kenny Omega and James Saxon that I did, it just not even close to on par with it. Well, I suppose it's a different interpretation, isn't it? So,
I mean, at the end of the day, though, you might have a different direction to him as for how you want to do it, and it's all about doing your own unique content and doing what you want to do.
Exactly. And it's just, when you see things out like that, you're just like, wow, look at what can be achieved. And this is what I keep saying to people all the time. You may just be starting out. Don't get angry at those YouTubers and those WWE YouTubers who have this exclusivity with 2K, because they were exactly where you were when they were starting out.
Look,
they were at zero.
I'll admit, I've been angry in the past over it, but especially the last 2.5 years since I've started working closely with 2K. I've realised why they do it. I don't want to go into detail much, but it's all about the marketing.
Of course it's about marketing.
Exactly. The more subscribers people have, the more viewers that they'll get in there. They can't invite
it's cost-effective marketing. That's what it is. People are going to see out there, they're going to see all the subscribers, they're going to get the videos out there. It's not going to cost them as much as it is to run TV commercials constantly. They're going to have these subscribers out there for these YouTubers who are going to eat up this content. They're going to get the word out. It's going to be spread like wildfire, and it's going to get to their desired audience so quickly.
I'll give 2K credit as well. They did spread out a little bit this year for 2K18, and I know they're looking to do the same for 2K19.
Yeah, I mean, this is just it. It's looking good, and hopefully, me and you will be going next year. We'll have to see how the deck plays out.
We sure will, but all it takes is dedication, passion. If 2K see it, you never know.
Yeah, and just remember, guys, if you're starting out as a WWE YouTuber, just remember, those guys that are at the top getting those exclusivities and getting to play the game early, they started exactly where you were. They started at zero. They started with nothing. They built their way up, and now that's where they are. Don't be angry at those guys. Be happy that these guys are paving the way for you. They're showing you what can be done, what can be achieved. And that is a major thing for everyone to really sort of take in the fact that, you know what? Everybody starts at zero. It's not like anybody doesn't get a helping hand up. But this is it's the way it is. So as long as you work hard and you get dedicated with it and you put the videos out there and your content is good, aim for people that you really, that you want to emulate, that you want to be like. So if you watch Chris Denker, look at his production values, see how he does things, try and copy that to a certain extent with your own little twist on it. If you prefer, CM Pulse, or just Pulse as he's known now, or Tubby Emu, or P20 Pizza Guy, you've got to really take the way that these guys do it and put your own spin on it just to get some traction, and then you develop your own identity.
I mean, what you've got to think is, as Viking said, really, they've been in our position. They should be inspirations in a way as to how you can progress to it, how you can get to the elite level, shall I say. And, let's throw it out there again, because it's true. Next gen, we are, let's say, mid-card YouTubers.
Are we mid-card? I wouldn't say that, I'd say we were probably lower card. To be honest with you, mid-card is people like, Macho T. He's really built his way up there, and he's not quite on the Chris Denker level, but he is definitely pushing himself up there with those guys. And he even got an invite only after a year of really thoroughly starting this. You
could say that, yeah. But people like Macho T,
Oh, no. Yeah. He is such a nice guy. He's very approachable.
Oh, too right. I chat to him a lot. But even he's paved the way for people like Viking and myself.
Oh yeah, no, of course. That's just what it is. You've got to take it all in your stride and just know that other people have been where you are, and this is the way that you can get to how successful they are. A lot of people aren't going to have the time to put in like Macho T, because he is literally the hardest working guy in the room. Like, I don't know how he pushes out his content. The guy must be a vampire or something that doesn't require any sleep at all. Because I personally have no idea how he pushes out his content, not only daily, but almost hourly in some cases. It's absolutely crazy.
Definitely. But again, it's hard work, it's dedication, it's passion, it's what you do.
You're getting what you put out. Or you put out what you get.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong. One of the things I've always said is, viewership and the subscribers, it's all about putting yourself out there for your unique content and how you go about things on your channel, and how passionate you are to get those numbers up. And I've always said it's not all about the numbers, but having really high numbers makes you feel good. So
yeah, obviously.
Higher numbers means you're doing well. So obviously you want the higher numbers, but again, if you're dedicated, if you're passionate, you'll get something out of it. I promise you.
Right. Well, with that in mind, we have run out of time today, Hayden. So what I'd like you to do before you go is just remind everybody of your YouTube channel and your Twitter handle as well for me, so they can get onto that 48-hour live stream.
Awesome. So my Twitter is @TownNation and my YouTube is TownNation. Literally type it in the top. Two of the top results on YouTube will be TownNation and TownNation Extra. They're both my channels, so if you want to subscribe to the Extra one as well, feel free. It's everything but wrestling on that one, and on the main channel, it's, everything is disbanded except wrestling, so.
Wonderful. Well, it's been great having you on the show, Hayden. And for everybody, just go in and join in. You can donate to that 48-hour live stream for Childine. It's going to be an absolute barnstormer. At the same time, if you fancy joining me at the beginning, I will also be streaming on my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/VikingSizeGamer. And you can catch me on Twitter as well, @VikingSizeGamer. But thank you for listening, guys. Say bye, Hayden.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. And tuning to Viking Size. I've got 48 hours. He's got like 2.
Cheers, fella. Thanks for listening, guys.